Hello everybody, it's me, RedHead ASMR. Welcome to another ASMR video. Today I'm going to teach you something about conspiracy theories. People on the channel want really much conspiracy theories, but when I was doing research I found out I know nothing, absolutely nothing, zilch, because I have the J word, you know. If you are sensitive, close your ears. I have a job, so I don't know that much. So I'm going to read you the terms and explain them. And I'm learning them, I'm repeating it again. So, first term is conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory. Are you getting it? Okay. An explanatory story claiming coordinated secret action by powerful actors usually features hidden motives, suppressed evidence, and small group driving big outcomes. Good test. Can it be independently verified or falsified? So, conspiracy theory. Put your tinfoil hats on, but in today's world, conspiracy theory is just normal theory a few years before. Next term that we have, cover up. Efforts to hide wrongdoing or failure by destroying records, silencing witnesses, NDAs. That's happening all the time. Distinct from the underlying act, the concealment is its own behavior. It's a cover-up. You can hear that all the time in conspiracy theory circles, like flat Earth or something. Next one we have false flag. False flag operation. A real operation staged to appear as if done by an opponent, shifting blame and public anger. The core is attribution, deception, not whether the event occurred. That one happened a lot in history, like, for example, Reichstag fire that gave Nazis the enabling act. Is often said that it was false flag. Nobody knows, it's still researched. But there is plenty of them. Happening. Like, I read last time that January 6th there was like 300 FBI officers in the crowd. So basically everybody who was inside was from FBI. It's like, and I know there was a story, and that happens a lot. So if very pretty girl writes you on the internet, she's a fat, don't answer, don't send her anything. But there was like one group of some dealers or something. They arrested somebody, the cops arrested somebody, but everybody in that group was fat. Everybody was from FBI or something, and they didn't know it because they were like in cover. But everybody, it was basically everything run by cops, and they didn't know about each other, which is funny. Okay, next one, PSYOP, psychological operation, deliberate campaigns to shape perception and behavior, rumors, leaflets, memes, staged proof. Success is measured by audience reaction, not truth. PSYOP. Maybe this channel is PSYOP. To make you learn more geography and history and become good citizens that are creating a lot of value for the states. Maybe it's all PSYOP. Maybe I am not being hunted by Interpol. I am Interpol. You never know. Next one, disinformation versus misinformation. That's flying all the time in the ether. Disinfo equals falsehood spread knowingly. So disinfo is unknowingly spreading falsehood with intent. Okay, this info is if I tell you that birds are not real, and I mean it. But misinfo is falsehood spread unknowingly. Intent matters for ethics and law. So misinfo would be if I do something unknowingly, which I know everything, so that couldn't happen. Okay, next one. Propaganda. Propaganda, that's very known. But there are three types: white, gray, and black. Black. White, openly sourced persuasion. Gray, source obscured. Black, fake source impersonation. All aim to steer beliefs and actions. Okay, so white is openly source, gray is like obscured source, and black is fake sources. And they impersonate sources. Yeah, that can happen a lot too. That happens. COVID. I will get like little. If you say COVID or climate change in the video, they immediately give you like, oh, you cannot say that. That's propaganda too. Next one is controlled opposition. A movement's critics secretly steered by the same power they oppose to vent pressure and misdirect. Central claim: the game is rigged on both sides. That's happening a lot right now. In like some streamers, they say like everybody is controlled by something, and we have to go our own way, into some underground city or something. Next one, agent provocateur. An infiltrator who incites illegal acts to discredit a group or justify crackdowns. The tactic manufactures the pretext. That's happening all the time. That you need to be extremely stoic. Like this is not conspiracy theory, this is just normal stuff. That happens. Next one. Limited hangout. Releasing a partial truth, the lesser sin, to satisfy curiosity and protect the bigger secret. Feels candid but diverts deeper probing. Basically Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. I know that Trump is watching my videos and Elon Musk is watching them too. I saw him in the comments. He said that I should buy his crypto. So it was definitely, this is misinformed what I'm telling you. Okay, this is like doing misinformed. So limited hangout, that's happening all the time too. Plausible deniability. Structuring actions so leaders can credibly claim ignorance. Layers, verbal orders, cutouts. It's an organizational design choice. All the time happening. Yeah, you very good politicians know what to say all the time. Am I becoming a conspiracy theorist when I finish this list? Maybe. Deep state. Is there a deep state? Yes, because I'm deep state. I work for state. I'm part of the deep state. The idea of durable unelected network, security, bureaucrats, contractors, steering policy beyond elections, that's happening. Used descriptively or conspirationally, depending on evidence. That's happening. That has to happen. And it's like having some kind of deep state is good because politicians are crazy. They are crazy. They don't know. They don't, like, some things need to work. You need, for example, in my case, fresh water. You need the water, you need the waste to go out. And if you come and kick everybody out, it will just collapse. So there needs to be some deep state, but of course on the higher levels, when they just don't do what they're supposed to do, which in democracy, of course, in dictatorship, is different, but in democracy, have some, democracy is made for gridlock. It's just that things don't change that much. Next one, black budget. Government spending that's classified and minimally overseen. Intel special access programs breeds speculation because line items are opaque. Yes, and I think that's definitely every government has it. You need to be transparent, but like I don't know what Czech military is researching. Maybe they have UFOs. Maybe are cloning like super soldiers. I don't know. I couldn't check. Whistleblower. Insider who exposes wrongdoing with documents or testimony. Credibility hinges on verifiable records and consistent timelines. Whistleblowers. Those are important people. Like Snowden. People are like hate him, but he's now hiding in Russia, but what he did was like very brave. He stole all those informations about what that government is wiretapping everybody, phone tapping everybody. Like what? Next one, smoking gun, a piece of evidence that directly links actors to the act. A memo, a recording, money trail, stronger than inference or motive. Yeah, this is a smoking gun, like a piece of evidence that directly links actors. They are saying this is the smoking gun that confirms my conspiracy theory that we were not on the moon or something, that the flag is not moving or is moving. FOIA, declassification, reduction, legal routes to obtain records. Releases may be heavily plugged out. Gaps spark theories. Context and metadata matter. Happening all the time. Every time I see like we released this new document about JFK assassination, for example, and everything is plugged out, and there's like one word like I don't know, poopy pants or something. Doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Glomar response. We can either confirm nor deny a tell that information exists but is protected, often feels suspicion. Glomar response. Yeah. That they say we cannot confirm it or deny it. That's the worst you can say. We know it, but we can say it. Just say it. We know it, but we can say it. Next we have cryptid. Now we are getting to the weeds. That's what I was like. I know cryptid, but how would I explain to you? Alleged hidden animal, Bigfoot or Nessie, used as proof that authorities hide truths. Claims live or die on physical evidence and reproducibility. Yeah, like Loch Ness Monster. Nobody, like you have like one shaky, bloomy picture. Nobody saw it. The Loch Ness is explored to the brim, and just it's fun story to know. Same with Bigfoot. But I'm doing quiz about Bigfoot because it's funny. It's good conspiracy theory. Like these ones are good. These ones are not harmful. Bigfoot, Nessie, Flat Earth. Next we have UFOs. UFO, or now they say it to do a little like tongue and switch. UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. UAP, observations without agreed explanation. Unidentified doesn't mean alien. Multiple mundane causes often compete. Yeah. I don't think there are UFOs, but I think that USA has some very, very, very protected stuff. very protected stuff without pilots that does insane shit. Yeah. Next one, secret society, groups with selective membership, rituals and influence, myths, Freemasons. That's a good conspiracy theory. Illuminati in lore, that's good too. The leap from secrecy to world control is the contested part. Like, I don't really want to go too much into conspiracy theories because now I'm mapping everything in Obsidian. My brain, I'm building second brain in Obsidian because I'm getting lost. I have so many interests and what I want to talk about you. Like, I'm doing flags. I want to know all the relations between flags when it happened, all countries and stuff. But like, I can go so deep into things. Like, if I didn't have the J word, the job, and I would just stream 12 hours per day just researching this, we would go into so much depth that you wouldn't even like. It would be fun though. It would be fun. That would really like satisfy me like mentally. But not only this, like other stuff. Next we have New World Order. NWO. Umbrella believe that a coordinated elite seeks global centralized control. Watch for elastic claims that adapt to every event. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about. I can do German accent. Next one, crisis actor. Accusation that victims, witnesses are hired performers to sell a narrative. Yeah, that's what the guy that's how is he called? With the Sunday Hook, he got like $1 billion. A hallmark is dismissal of all contrary human evidence as scripted. Yeah, that often happens. Often, like people on like that drink too much Kool-Aid always say this. Like, next we have astroturfing. That's happening all the time. Manufactured grassroots support, paid comments, front groups, signals, identical talking points, opaque funding, sudden organic surges. That's basically American politics. Everything on the left is astroturfed. You see, everything has the same structure. Some guy in like laboratory cooked the best responses. On the right, it's like monkeys striking on the keyboard usually. No, this is not true. You can see that it really has a grassroots support, that they are so uncoordinated in the response, you know. On the left it's always, no, there's like billions of dollars behind that. Next one, sock puppet / shill. Fake personas or paid promoters boosting a line, network patterns, timing, language reuse, often revealing them again. There's many that I can knock in name. Next one we have information laundering. Seeding a claim on fringe sites, then citing those sites to make it look mainstream. Yeah, that's provenance. The chain of custody of facts is key. That's classic laundering. You say some bullshit, put it on the site, wait a while, then say something, make other to say, cite it. That's like cited articles in Science. Like there was that one. Many people cited it and they said it's fake, you know. To see how it works. Fire hose of falsehood, high volume multi-channel repetitive claims that overwhelm debunking. The goal is confusion, not persuasion by proof. Yeah, you put so much shit on the wall that you are not able to scrape it, and it just breeds that hysteria in people, you know. Next one we have echo chamber or filter bubble. Environments where contrary evidence rarely appears. Reinforcement makes extreme claims feel normal and obvious. So blue sky, basically. Blue sky. That's a blue sky. Definition. They should have it in the title. Yeah. This is the worst. Like this would be a good place to promote the Grand News app. I may put it into the comments. My link. I really like it. You will get, I think, 40% off or 20% off for the Vantage plan that I use. It's very good. It's very good. I get some. You support this channel by some amount of money, but it gives you sources what you can do. It's very cool. Next one. Confirmation bias. Favoring evidence that fits your belief and nitpicking what doesn't. Antidote. Pre-commit to what would change your mind. Yeah, that's always the best. What would change my mind? Something, and if you find it, you have to change your mind. Next one. Apophenia. Pareidolia. Apophenia. Pareidolia. Seeing meaningful patterns in noise. Faces in clouds, codes in text. Powerful engine for numerology, and symbol hunting. Yeah, like schizo stuff. Backfire effect. Dialect refutation can strengthen prior belief by triggering identity defense. Better ask for the strongest disconforming evidence. Direct refutation can strengthen prior belief. Yeah. Backfire effect. Sometimes when you say somebody, like you clearly explain it, they get more like stubborn and believe more what was before. But you can't really change that person, you know. Next we have burden of proof and falsifiability. You know, how can I give you that when I can't even pronounce this word? Claimants should provide evidence. Good claims risk being proven wrong. Unfalsifiable claims aren't testable, only assertive. Yes. Next one. Occam's razor and Hanlon's razor. Prefer simpler explanations. Don't attribute to malice what incompetence explains. Useful, not absolute. I use this all the time. If somebody does something, always say, Hanlon's razor, they are just dumb. And Occam's razor, the easy solution, is always right. Because not always, not absolutely. Sometimes weird stuff happens, but 99.9% of the time. And if you are worrying about that, I always pity people like that, you know, because they are worrying about stuff they cannot change, and they can just enjoy life. You know, they can do something fun. They can play the guitar. They can paint while watching my videos. Next, whataboutism, false equivalence, that's all the time. Distracting by pointing to other wrongs or pretending two unequal things are equal. Both derail evidence checks. Whataboutism, that's the best way to win an argument. That's. I want to do a video about fallacies. I almost had it prepared to, and it got deleted. Like going through all fallacies and using them against you. And if you learn them, you will be such good at debating. Next, Mott and Bailey. Alternating between a bold claim, Bailey, and safer, trivial one, Mott. changed. Watch for retreat and return cycles. Next one, we have strategy of tension, using fear, instability, real or staged, to push public towards desired policies. Key question: who benefits and can it be shown? Strategy of tension, that's like using fear to push stuff. Psychosocial contagion, viral spread of beliefs through identity networks. Speed and emotion often outrun verification and mind. Logic, reason. That's a huge thing. Like Tide Pods. Do you remember Tide Pods? Now we have so many mental health epidemics, and it's mostly psychosocial contagions. Deepfake, hyperreal synthetic audio video, raises evidentiary standards, corroborate with source files, hashes, and independent capture. We are cooked. AI, new VO 3.1, new like Sora 2. We are cooked. So you cannot, I don't think you can believe anything on the internet. You cannot believe I am real. Maybe I'm a clanker. You don't know. Next, cut out, dead drop, legend, tradecraft basics, intermediaries, secret exchanges, robust fake backstories. They separate principles from operations. Yeah. So cut out, dead drop, legend. Those are like useful too. So sometimes it happens, you know. You have some dead drop, fake backstory, you know. Just think about. Next we have honey trap. That one is, man. I warn you again. Luring targets into compromising situations for leverage. Look for timing, handlers, and tangible payoff, not just rumor. So if you get honey trapped, it's game over. You have to control. I want to do another video about how I'm trying to like look at the 7 deadly sins, if you remember from Christianity, and how I eliminated almost all of them from my life. And I'm just living much better life. And it's very good, even if you are atheist. I always say about especially Christianity, that even if it is not true, doesn't mean it isn't right. You know, that lifestyle isn't right. And there is lots of truth in the Bible. Next one. Predictive programming. Believe that media pre-signals future events to normalize them. Typically explained by coincidence, trope cycles, and or broad themes. That happens. And like last one, revelation of the method. Claim that elites symbolically reveal plans as a power ritual. Lack clear mechanism functions as a narrative frame. Revelation of the method, that happens too. So those were some basic facts. If you have more, or basic terms, if you have more, let me know in the comments, and I will work on that conspiracy theory quizzes, because that would be fun. I will probably make like 40 questions, that's enough. And I will see you at the next video, and I hope you are already in bed falling asleep. And if you do, leave a like. And if you really like this video, and to me especially, become a member. It means a lot. Like every member, that makes me so happy. So, and check down the link for the Grant News app if you want to have unbiased information. Thank you and good night.